Hello, Africa. My name is Eunice Tony, and this is eTVGhana's African Women's Voices Show. It is the show that tackles issues pertaining to women as they contribute to national development. It's been a wonderful week, and I want to believe that you also had a wonderful week. Even if it didn't go well, you know the attitude we always put up here on African Women's Voices. We always say, well, the best is always ahead. So just, dust it all off and just look forward to better days, okay? All right, I want to see you smiling. Shake your head. Good. I like it when you behave that way. I want to say a very big hello to all those of you who are also watching me on Facebook right now. Facebook family, hello. I'll definitely acknowledge your presence by the time I get to begin to read the comments. As usual, I always like to say a very big thank you and acknowledge the presence of our sponsors, those who have made it possible for this show to always be brought to you on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. And first on the list, as usual, is Chana Shito. Chana Shito is Ghana's #1 pepper sauce. So if you want to get the right taste of Ghanaian dishes, you need to add Chana Shito to it. If you eat any Ghanaian dish without Shito, it's not complete. So for that reason, we always ensure that Chana Shito is something you need to have on the side so that your cooking tastes very Ghanaian. We also have got Lizzie's tomato mix. Whenever you want to prepare any dish, your stew, your light soup, your peanut butter soup, your palm nut soup, whatever kind of delicacy you want to put together, and you need some kind of tomato, I would really implore you to use Liz's tomato mix, okay? And the difference will definitely be clear. And my hair is put together, as always, by Awo's Hair. You can locate her on Instagram and on Facebook. Yes, her number is also right now at the base of your screen. Do give her a call or visit her social media pages for further information. And my dress, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The sleeves, everything about it is really fantastic. And it is by kind courtesy of Afariwa Styles. Afariwa, thank you so much. Afariwa can also be located on Instagram and on Facebook at afariwa.styles. You can also visit her location at the Osu showroom or also along the Teshinungwa Road, Rasta, the Rasta Road over there. Good. The container bus stop. You just need to get there and you see Afariwa beautifully located right there for you. Walk in and tell them that you heard about them on African Women's Voices show and she will definitely give you a treat, okay? So for ladies and gents, contemporary outfits, go to Afariwa Styles. She's also got accessories like what I'm wearing right now. If you want slippers, if you want some kind of footwears, African ones, she's got it as well. So do pay her a visit. Okay, so, last week when we had our conversation, we talked about Zango, which had to do with the empowerment of women of the Zango. And Kubura Diamonds is one person who has been spearheading this particular activity. A big thanks to her. She's going to be on set and we're going to discuss further. I know a lot of you want to know what happened in the training, where Hasi Fruta had to train people and also Jador also had to train people as well. So we'll give you a little bit of recap of what happened over there and then I'll introduce my guests for today. So let's link you up right now to the video from Jador, which had to do with the making of cosmetics. A very short one. Enjoy. That was a show by Jador when she was teaching them how to produce various kinds of cosmetics. And now we're going to link you up to the video of Hasi Fruta when she also took them through how to produce natural fruit juices. Let's watch. And you're welcome back from having to watch what happened, during the graduation ceremony and also the training of last week, where Jador and Hasi Fruta took the ladies through the training. So, Kubra Diamond is here, and I'm going to be introducing the rest of the guests as well to you. And then Kubra will take it away and give us a recap personally of what happened over the weekend. So first to be introduced on my right is Rennie. I'm going to be, referring to them as the name of their brands, are, okay? Because we are actually talking about the brand and what the brand is doing to empower women. So their real names are there. It's going to be on screen, yes. But when I say Rennie, please know I'm talking about her, okay? Rennie's Glitters. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, and as usual, we have our Kubura Diamonds, who is not somebody that is not known on set. We know her, but, well, you're welcome once again. And sitting next to her is Giovanna's. Wow, Giovanna's, welcome. I can even tell from your hair, the way it's looking. She's the one who does all those faux locks, and so many other hairdos. And we can't wait to hear what she's got to say about it as well. She's already looking the look. And I'm sure she told the girls a whole lot about what to consider when they're putting together hair pieces. So you're welcome, ladies. All right, so to carry you along, if you're just watching for the very first time, I need Kubura, who is the brain behind this sitting, to just give us a rundown of what Zango Lip is and what we did over the weekend and what the two lovely ladies are doing right here with her. So Kubura, please take it away.
Mrs. T, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Very lovely evening to your guest, and shout out to my diamonds who are watching me and the recent graduate. Okay, so you were there. We had a super successful event.
Yeah,
we had a super successful training, intensive training, a very passionate one, a very close relation one. The trainers were all on fire. It started on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Jador took them through all and even add except. She even added ones that I didn't even bargain for. Hasi also took them through all the three things that she mentioned. The girls were dedicated. Mrs. T, if I tell you that I am not overwhelmed, I'm lying. You were there. I am super overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Well, words fail me. At the end of the event, one journalist asked me a question. She was like, how do I feel? I told her I feel indifferent. Today, I can't even find my words. I don't know how to describe it, but it was good.
Yeah,
I saw women, I saw mothers, I saw single mothers, I saw divorced, I saw young girls who have gone to school and have been home waiting for a white-collar job, thought that there is no hope coming from anywhere, and then boom, this great opportunity. Most of them have started tagging me already and have started branding themselves and requesting people to come and patronize them. So the young girl that yesterday or even as of last week thought that she doesn't have any future again, and thought that if somebody doesn't look at her certificate to employ her in that white collar job she desires, and thinking that she doesn't have any hope. Today, she has become a startup entrepreneur. Hasi taught them, Jadot taught them. They have started producing. They sent me pictures and videos. When I was asked how do I feel, I looked at the presenter and I said, I feel a bit indifferent. If I look at the kind of work, the time, the effort, the passion, the dedication that went into the 3 days as we were in that building, the Shia Community Ghana building, and I was excited. It finally came to an end, and a beautiful one, but I was also worried. I was concerned. I was like, I wish I had even a sponsor to tell me that this 150 women, all of them should even go home with 100 Ghana cedis. Because the kind of things they have learned, if they have 100 cedis and they squeeze, they can start producing. So as I was there, I was indifferent. Like, I look at them, I know the stories. I went through the selection process myself. I know their stories.
Wow.
I know the stories. I was happy they were overjoyed. We added value to their lives. I don't have a skill. My skill is to talk because I'm a professional marketer. But I am happy that the women who were skillful, they sold their talent to me. Jador didn't tell me that I needed to go to the Morocco. She stayed. Hasi could have been elsewhere, working at someone's event and charged the person to get some money into her pocket. But she dedicated that 3 days with me, and they poured their hearts.
Yeah.
They came down to their level. The mothers, the nursing mom were given adequate time and attention. The ones who thought that, oh, is it real? Can I pinch myself? And can someone pinch me for me to know if I'm truly in this building? All of them were motivated. They were supercharged. During the conference, a lot of young girls were crying. Wow. Women were crying. You were there. Yeah. They bowed down their heads. They were crying. So they didn't just come to learn a skill, but we worked on their emotions. All the 9 speakers I had came in with different thought-provoking topics. They spoke to them. They spoke straight into their heart. The girls and the women were overwhelmed.
I even like the topics that were chosen. Like, it's like every aspect of life was catered for, you know, from the conference. We had people talking to them about even how to choose a partner that was going to help you build upon yourself, which is really important. We even had some that was also telling them about the fact that if you benefit from this empowerment program, you need to share the idea. A lot of times, women benefit from things like this, and it's like, it's my business. I am the one who spends the time. I'm not ready to tell any other person whatever I learned. It doesn't make us move forward. It's bad.
And from where I'm coming in Islam, if you have something, you have a potential, and you do not transfer it and you die, you'll be questioned. When you go to the cemeteries, a lot of wisdom are dead and buried there, and people are stuck on earth, and they weren't impacted. So we need to share. I don't have the skill, but I have the platform. I have people watching. If today I'm not getting the funding, I am very optimistic someday it will come.
It will definitely
happen.
And
I'm not doing it because I'm looking forward for somebody to praise me or not. I am just looking forward to stop receiving messages from a woman who tells me that, Hajia, I've not eaten from morning till evening. Hajia, I've not been able to buy the diaper. Hajia, I have crumbs and I have to buy sanitary pad, but I have to wait for my husband to come. And when he comes and I ask him, he forgets that he's the same person that told me that I'm going to cater for you until forevermore. But today he's verbally abusing me because I am waiting for him to give me 10 cedis to go and buy sanitary pad. When they produce the soap, when they produce the juices, they will get money. When you do soap and you say you even want to sell it 3 cedi, like carbonated soap, somebody will buy. When you carry 10 around, you go to our functions where women are gathered, they will buy. When you do sobolo and you go to speak to a principal of a school and tell her that my son is here, but I am taking care of him single-handedly. I need you to give me a table to put my sobolo. It is nutritious for the kids. Let me sell to them. Even if you are selling it for 1 cedi and 10 kids buy for a day, that's 10. If you get 20, that's 20 Ghana cedi. You move to the next neighborhood, you get a table and you put it on it. I am happy that I, together with women who are selfless, even more selfless than I am, have decided to come on this journey with me because we have a canker. And the canker is that a lot of women feel drained. They feel emotionally suicidal because they do not have economic empowerment.
And on that passionate move, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, Giovanna's and Rennie's will take it over. Do not go away. And you're welcome back to eTVGhana's African Women's Voices show. So right away, I'll be talking to Rennie's and Giovanna's. They started their training today, or was it yesterday? It was on Monday they started, so we'll get to hear the experiences they've also had and what is moving them to actually want to empower much more women, okay? So I'll start with you, Rennie's.
Okay.
Rennie's is a milliner, and she's going to tell us who is a milliner.
Okay, my name is Doreen Bevel, the CEO of Rennie's Glitters and the creative director for Rennie's Millinery School. At Rennie's Glitters, we create beautiful bespoke headpieces. And at Rennie's Millinery School, we train people to become experts just like us. We teach techniques in making beautiful headpiece, and we also impact in people's lives.
That's awesome, and I love what I'm seeing already. All right, so let's hear from Giovanna's. Giovanna's, I know that you're into the locks, so please talk to us again about what you do.
I'm the CEO of Giovanna's and the creative director as well. It's been a beautiful week. I mean, I've known Adiza for a while, a very long while.
12 years.
Like 12 years. Okay, I've known you also for like 12 years. This is amazing. And we're all in the university, and today we are here on your show talking about something that we didn't even have to learn in school. So it's been a nice journey. I like that. From Monday, I've been really touched. Like I was telling her before the show started, I've been really, really touched. I look at the ladies' enthusiasm, and then how ready they are to serve, and then be able to learn what you are there to teach them. It's just amazing. And if we could all be able to touch lives through this way, I feel it will be the world will be beautiful.
So beautiful, you know, women, we actually make the world beautiful. And when we're empowered, we make it much more beautiful. So I'm coming back to Rennie's Glitters. And, you know, we're asking who a milliner is. A milliner is someone who actually makes headgears specifically for women. So some of you could be asking, okay, who is a hatter? A hatter is one who also makes headgears, but this time around for both men and for women. So Rennie's is really particular about women. And the beautiful thing there too is that she's also empowering other women at Zango to be able to do beautiful fascinators and headpieces like what she's wearing right now. So what actually moved you to want to begin to empower other women?
Okay, first of all, I want to congratulate Adiza because in our society now, women need to work. You don't need to depend on our partners for money. You need to do something with your hands so you can get an additional income. So that's what really motivated me to join the initiative.
Oh, that's nice. So what moved you, Giovanna?
So to me, it's the same thing. I've been discussing Adiza. I've been part of the journey, not maybe physically or being seen, but I've been there. I saw how it started and where it's gotten to. And then I felt there's so much we can do as a people or to touch other people's life. Because when you meet women and you see women who can do something with their hands, who can do something with their brains, but they can't be able to do it because they don't have the opportunity or they don't have the money to spend to get the knowledge to be able to also be empowered and feed their family as well. And that was what really, really drove me because I saw the passion, I saw where they are coming from. We all have a story to tell. And then if we could all touch lives this way, as I said, I always wish the world would be a better place for everybody because you can't help every individual with money. My dad always says one thing that's I like. He says, don't show me how to. Don't give me fish, but show me how to fish.
Oh, these are her exact words last week. She's going to teach people how to actually fish.
Yeah. And that's been with me for a very long time. If you ask me money, I'll tell you, I can't give you money. I'll only help you get a skill because it'll go a long way to help you.
Okay, so Rennie, have you had any like personal experiences whereby you decided that, look, for this experience I went through, or a friend or someone I know went through, I am really moved not to want to see another woman go through issues like this? Have you had any kind of personal experiences?
What I do, I train women a lot. It's a women thing, so I train women a lot. I haven't had any experiences like that before because those who come with a different mindset. I need to learn. I want to be like you. What do I do? So throughout our training, it's about people who are determined and willing to learn a skill and to impact in others. So I haven't had any bad experience like that before. No.
Okay, all right. So let it not look like it's just about talk. We have a visual as to how it looks like. How does training actually look like at Rennie's Glitters? So let's take a look at it. Okay, you're welcome back to eTVGhana's African Women's Voices show. We're showing you a footage as to how training actually looks like, because Rennie has also gotten an institution where she trains people. So that was what we just saw. And it looked really comfortable. And I saw the sessions where you were talking to them. So were you telling them what to consider in terms of color, pattern, design? What exactly do you train them about sometimes when you're training them?
It's a school. So we have a day for presentation. This time around, I sit, listen to what they have learned and also impact in me. That's what we do. That's what you saw the girls standing there saying. For me, in my school, we are particular about teaching techniques. I don't teach you styles so that you end up copying people's designs. No, we teach techniques. We give you assignments to go and then create something different from what you learned in school.
Wow, fantastic.
Yes.
You teach them the techniques.
Otherwise,
because when I looked on your social media page, I didn't see similar pieces.
No.
Every piece was unique in its own way. And that is what you actually look out for. Teach the technique and then people create what comes to them.
Yes.
Awesome. So let's take a look at Giovanna's. I saw something really short on Giovanna's platform and I really didn't understand what was going on. How would this end up on my hair? I really don't know. So please, let's see that.
Like me. Can I be your man? Bad friend with no relent. Doing all the things you like. My temperature rising. You be my queen, I don't need no rules. It's a love song, I don't need no blues. You be my sugar, I don't need no juice. Baby, loving you is a must.
All right, you're welcome back. You saw the footages we showed you. First of all, we saw somebody said I was being cleaned up. The person already had the locks and the person came to actually freshen it up, right? That's what the person came to do. And then second footage was about where they held something and they were doing something to it. I was just wondering, those are the ones we trained. So what exactly were they doing?
They were learning how to do the basic braids. So I was supposed to teach them just locks. But when I met them and I spoke to them, I saw their enthusiasm to learn more. So I told them, okay, I'll put you in a box where you learn just how to make locks and that is it. And then when any other person comes into your salon, you can't do any other thing. So I'm going to take it a little broader. So either the braids, like the braids cap you're wearing.
Yeah.
So they are doing the basic one now, so they can be able to do a cap like yours because they are Muslim and they can't be braiding their hair.
Okay.
So when they have Muslim. So when they have the caps down, that one somebody can easily buy it, even at your free time when you have nobody coming to the salon, or even when you're at home, you don't have a salon. You can be working on the wig caps for others to buy as well.
Oh, that's fantastic, because as for the wig cap, a lot of us are moving towards the wig cap. You see us at home looking, so domesticated. The moment we come out, we're like, whoa. And that's what you were impacting in them.
So I want them to be able to, and then it's even amazing. They're supposed to do, 3 months?
Yes.
And they're all saying, oh, we want an extension. We want longer hours. And I was just amazed because you meet young people who are not enthusiastic at all. So when a skill. When you meet few people who are really dedicated to it, you also open your heart out to them and to teach them more. And then that's basically it.
Nice. So please, we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we return, we'll open up the phone lines. As you're watching us today, you may have some questions that you would like to ask Kubura, who is the main person behind this conversation right now, or Giovanna's, or even Renee's Glitters. You may want to ask certain questions. We'll open the phone line so you get to speak to them, okay? So do not go away. You're welcome back to eTVGhana's African Women's Voices show. So before we open the phone lines, I needed to look on the screen. The numbers will be on there. I would like to acknowledge the presence of all those who are watching us from on Facebook across the world, okay? I haven't forgotten you at all. I'll take comments, then I'll begin to look at the waves that we've received. From Charles Amewala, he says, sound please. But I think sound has been rectified because people are commenting, which means that they can hear everything we are saying. So Mami Zumat says, very interesting. Stephen Nana Ahiring Jr. says, interesting stories. And he has given us, the finger. And then Hasia Ahmed Faruta. Hey, Hasi Fruta. She says, it's interesting and inspiring. Hello. We see Sarah K2 who says, Rennie, looking splendid. And she's giving you, the face with the heart eyes. Nice. Sarah Kato comes back again and says, interesting stories. Now I'm going over to those who have sent us waves from across Africa and the world. And I've seen a wave from the United Kingdom, United States of America. I've seen from Beijing. I've seen from France. I've seen from Malaysia. I've also seen from Indonesia. They're sending us waves from all over. They say they are watching you. Thank you. Thank you. Coming down towards Africa, I see from Madagascar. Thank you. From Morocco, from Senegal, from Ouagadougou. I also see from, you said Dakar. So, yeah, Dakar is in Senegal as well. I see from Abuja, from Anambra State. I see from Enugu State. I see Zamfara. Wow, several people are watching from Nigeria. I see Lomé, that is Togo. I also see Liberia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching from wherever you are. Coming down to Ghana, I'm seeing from the north, Tamale. I see from Lubatota, that's in the Volta region. I see also some waves from Afasini, from Axim. I see from Takrady. I'm seeing from Salt Pond, from Sunyani, Kofuridua. I see you all from Takwa. I also see you watching on Facebook as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've got some stories around Togo and Takwa, and I'm going to really love you to share it, Adiza. Yeah, Kumasi is waving. They say, hey, we are here. Yeah, we see you, Kumasi. Yeah, thank you so much. I see Kwao Bevel. He says, Rennie glitters all the way.
That's her husband.
Oh, wow. Bevel, thank you so much for sending in the comments. Okay, so now let's move over to Kubura. The phone lines have been opened right now, so if you call in, we'll take your call. So as we wait for you to call, let's talk to Kubura about some of the candidates who showed up. You were looking forward to having candidates just from Accra.
Yes.
And then what happened?
So on the D-Day, like I told you, I went through the selection process. So they have a group that I've kept them for like 3 weeks. And every morning I wake up and I put a motivation there, like just to emotionally work on them. Last year I encountered some of the girls who wanted to do it. But at the 10th hour, they came to tell me that I can't do it because my boyfriend says no.
Wow.
So they were 52, two no, I think about 550 something and 5 pulled out. And they had funny stories. But when I sat down, I realized Bema, don't go and waste your time. Better come and stay and, you know. And so this time I decided, even the 5 that pulled out, I have me so me pull it out. Because I see a young woman that I want to give you an opportunity to turn your life around. But because of a man, we are because you actually don't know what the potential you have. But when you're at that age, I also but I always tell them, so this year, for 3 weeks, I kept them there. What I do is I check if they are honest. I check if they are truly in for it. Because the moment you keep them waiting for long, you have people asking, so can't we start? I was expecting to get such reactions, but they didn't. They get up and please, we cannot wait. So every morning I come to speak today. Your madam say they don't want late. Your madam say they don't. I tell them, please, if you know this is not for you, go. So I went and came to the bit where I said, now, I can't do Kumasi and Tamale and the other regions like I promised or envisaged. So what we'll do is that, can the Kumasi people go out of the page and private message me? I'll put them in a group. When I get a funding, then I will do Kumasi. Oh, Miss T, Mrs. T, I asked them so many times, like 5 times, Obi and Koda. So to me, in my head, all my people are crab-based. On the D-Day, like I told you, I emphasized about the timeliness. I got there around 7:30 or 8. I entered the room for 10 minutes. I couldn't watch them. If they are watching me, they will tell you. So I'm like, I didn't believe it. So this is happening. So they are here. Why? And the front row had women with their babies. Then I became emotional. So I was going about. I came to stand in front of them finally. But even that, and when I got the microphone, I took it and I'm like, you people, I can't talk. I can't face you. You have shocked me.
Yeah.
It is like, for you to even trust me to come. What if you came and it's a scam? Because I don't know any of you from anywhere. I could easily scam all of you, but you have come. And look at the time you are here. You are a mother.
Than the time.
The mothers were sitting in front. They were breastfeeding. Then young girls came to me and said, Kubra, we will have a confession. So I thought that same thing is going to happen, where they will tell you, we wanted to come, but I wanted to see you in person and tell you we can't make it anymore.
Okay, Kubra, please hold the thought. I hear we have a caller right now. So hello, caller.
Hi, good evening.
Okay, good evening. Please, what's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Steven. I'm calling from Aslamdam.
You are Kyrian.
My name is Steven.
Steven, okay. Please share.
The rain.
Oh, have we lost Steven? Okay. All right. Steven, please call back, okay? All right, so we continue.
So they came to me right there and there where myself, I was gathering my thoughts to be able to speak to them. They were like, they have a confession. And I said, what is it? So let us excuse. You told us that Kumasi people shouldn't come, but please don't sack us. We came, please. We couldn't wait. I looked at them and I said, why did you come? I told you not to come because I know your stories. And the last thing I would want to inconvenience you is your transportation. I said, no, we couldn't, but we want to tell you before you find out. I said, so where are you sleeping? They said, they got somebody and they've come together and they are sleeping there.
Hey, a caller is in
Togo
now.
came in.
I'm coming. Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
Good evening. My name is Steven. I'm calling from Aslamdam.
Okay, Steven, welcome back.
Yes.
Please share your story.
First of all, I would like to thank you for this program and for also inviting these women to the show.
Okay.
I would like to also say a very big kudos to, Kubura?
Kubura, yeah, Kubura Diamonds.
For putting this initiative together. For me, I'm happy that as a woman, she's trying to help other women to be able to also, make an impact in society. Yeah. And I'm really happy that she joined forces with other women who are also doing extremely well in their various fields. Yeah. especially Rennie's Glitters.
Yeah.
I follow her on Facebook, and it's amazing the kind of designs and work she does. Knowing her as somebody who had a communication background and now has veered into millinery is amazing. And so I like to say that they should keep up the good work and keep impacting society with what they do. Because today you need skill to be able to make the difference. The white collar jobs are not helping anymore. So if you have the skill and you are able to get the right people to help you shape it, you are able to definitely make a difference. So I'm very proud of all of them, and I wish them all the best.
Thank you so much, Stevie. So keep watching ETV Ghana's African Women's
It's
Voices
the best.
show.
It's the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm emotional now. Okay, so the Kumasi people owned up that they are around. So which other people again owned up? Togo, you see?
They couldn't speak English. So Jador, I say Jador, thank you so much. Jador was mixing French with English.
Wow.
Yes. The soap maker was mixing French and English. They said Togo, then she started rattling.
Yeah.
Then there was a Sinfosu. Then Kasua too came that they are also here. They can't hide. Then Aflau. Then Winneba. Then in Sawom. And these are regions that I begged them that please don't come. We'll definitely come into your region. But they followed me. Mrs. T, it humbled me.
Oh.
Now, like, people will not even wait for you to meet them the opportunity. They are chasing it. So you can tell the rate at which whatever we are doing, the empowerment that we are doing, the ones that we do that do not, in fact, will not even intentional empower women in a negative way. But you could tell that it is working. I've had this blog running for close to 5 years. And I speak to them with real-time experiences and stories. I don't do fiction. When people read stories, sometimes they say, well, it's been put together. I say, no, they've not been put together. These are people's story. They tell you that this is my story. Keep me anonymous.
Wow.
And he mentioned that he's happy that other women are on the project. Of course, I am a global citizen. SDG goal 17, we are all supposed to play our part to achieve it. And when you go down to the last goal, it says partnership to achieve the goals. So for me to achieve my goal, 1 goal, 2 goal, 3 goal, 4 goal, 5, 8 and 7, I need to partner and collaborate with all of them. Why should women meet and fight? It is never a competition. It has never been a competition. I don't have the skill, but I am a communicator. I am a marketer. I have the platform. And the platform, Kubra Diamonds, must grow from just writing to impact. There must be a physical evidence in people's lives because I know the stories. Next year, inshallah, we will triple the number. Even if we don't have the means, we will triple it. All of them. I can't pay for their talent because it's expensive. You can't quantify it. I can't pay for their time. She could have done a wake up for somebody. She could have used that time to do about 10 fascinators and get her money. But she decided I will accept them, let them come. She's having a training running, but she's giving my kids special, my participants, special training. And I'm telling her today that somebody, a fashion designer, saw it and told me she wants to participate in the millinery because the girls have also motivated them. So we all inspire each other. We cannot do it alone.
No.
We need people to come in the ship for all of us to ride it.
Amazing. So we'll go for our final commercial break. When we return, we hear from Rennie's and Giovanna's about life as an entrepreneur and what kind of message they would like to leave with these ladies who have started learning what they need to know as entrepreneurs. Do not go away. You're welcome back to eTV Ghana's African Women's Voices show. Before we went on the break, I made you to understand that I'll be speaking to Giovanna's and Rennie's. They should be telling us from their experiences, what any entrepreneur needs to note in their line of business. So I'll start with you, Rennie's. So in your line of business, what have you learned and you feel like those who are also trying to get into that space ought to look out for?
Okay, firstly, you have to be honest.
Okay.
Honesty is just a key to have a successful business. If you can't meet your deadline, tell your clients.
Okay.
You need to be honest. You need to stay focused. Just stay focused. Create your headpieces, and the God factor should be there. You're good to go.
You're good to go, right?
Yeah.
You know what I like about the honesty part that you just mentioned is the fact that a lot of times we believe that people who are into the craft, artisans don't tell the truth. Sometimes they've not even sewn your outfit. and they tell you, oh, it's ready. If you get into the showroom, you will find your fabric somewhere far away. It hasn't even been cut. So honesty is something that you really have to have if you're going to be in the space of millinery.
There are so many heads to cover. So many heads to cover. Just stay focused, and then you're good to go.
Amazing. So, Giovanna, what would you want to say from your line of business?
I want to say tolerance. And
Tolerance.
patience.
Okay.
Because for us, we are almost like customer service, like somebody in a customer service unit. And something that really helped me was my communication skills. Because it's easier for me to communicate the exact thing I want the clients to understand. Because that's one thing with women. We can come to your salon and say, Joe, can I have a black and a blonde at the tip? Or can I have a black and a green? But then the skin tones are different. The faces are different. So you have to talk to the person for the person to really understand why it is important to have this and not that.
Okay.
Without playing on the person's self-confidence or anything, downplaying it, no. And then tolerance, because they will talk to you. Sometimes they'll talk to you any.
They feel they're paying you. I'm paying for the service, so I have the right to say anything I want.
Right. So I tell anybody that I'm training, I'll tell you that you need like a bag load of patience and tolerance, because that's the only thing that would take you to your next level. Because we have thousands of stylists out there. There are thousands of people doing other businesses there. What will set you apart is how tolerant you are with your clients, how patient you are with them, and how you work at getting better at your skill every given time. Any opportunity you get, you sharpen a skill. Because we are doing hair today, but today we're doing wake ups with Rasta and other things, but it is evolving. So for you to be able to stay in trends, you need to sharpen your skill. One thing I've come to know that a lot of us in the artisans, we being artisans, like we don't factor it. Like once I've learned the skill, really, that's it. Like I learned this year.
Every time you need to upgrade.
It's very important to upgrade. Don't be content.
No.
With just learning and complacent. Don't even try. Try as much as possible. When you are getting the money, set time apart.
And learn more.
Set money apart just to improve on your skill and then be better at what you are doing. That's the only way you can go forward. Because people reading degrees and working in the institutions also do their masters, do PhD.
To upgrade themselves.
And it is the same everywhere. Until I even entered into the hair industry, I didn't have a clue that they have exams that they will go and write in South Africa. They have some they are writing in the US. I thought it was just hair. You see, but then I met other people who have also done degrees and are doing the same thing I do, and the kind of courses exams they've written and the place they went to write them. When I speak to them, I'm humbled because I'm like, so we need to let people like this be heard, so they know that it is not just you doing hair or you sewing or you doing hearts, or it's just not about that. People are getting better at it every time. So you also put out money, put out time to just go and better it, so that it will be a long-term brand. You don't wake up today and today we've all seen brands that are there today. Give them 1 year, they are all over. 2 years, they are all over. Then that is it. They move into another business because the other one is not fetching, because we are not even ready to put ourselves out there. Another thing I want to talk about is content. The content we are putting out there. I feel we are a little lazy.
Okay.
We are just a little lazy. We think about too much money. I have to create a content for hair, and I need to think about the hair pieces, the model I'm using, the photographer. But then those are the things that you have to do to propagate your brand from one level to level 5. Because
so when you say the content we create, means the content we create on social media for our brands.
All the social media outlets, or even you having documented a portfolio, you need to create content for that. It should be intentional. You're not supposed to wait for a client to come in before you create content with your client. Sometimes you have to just set out money to just create content. It can't be every week because it's expensive. Yes, and then we have to invest into social media marketing. I think we all say we are doing one thing or the other, but you go on people's pages, you send them messages, it takes them 1,000 years to reply. They leave comments anyhow. Even the whole outlook of their page doesn't even sell a brand to you. You can't even tell whether it's a personal page or it's a business page.
Yeah.
And I feel now the world is becoming a global village, and we all want to be fast with information. Like when I come on your page, when you meet me, you ask me, "Oh, Nana, can you show me pictures of your hair?" I'll tell you, I don't have pictures. Let me just give you my social media handle, because I make it a point to put every hair I do in my salon, every type of hair, I have it on my page, so that it is easier. Every length, every color, I make it a point, because that's the only way the person can trust what they're going to do for the person. So that they won't come and say, oh, okay, what I got versus what I purchased versus what I got. You see, I see that sometimes, and it's funny. Yeah. So I think we should all be invested. Don't take it like it's a skill. So it's a skill. It's forever. Once I have it, I forever have it. No. We will get outmoded with time. So as we are going forward, invest in social media, invest in content creation. We have people who create content. If you can't pay them, sit yourself down and learn. I do a lot of that. I do it YouTube University in the evenings. That's what I use my bundle for. Okay. You learn how to create good videos, how to take good pictures. And before you would look for a shop, get a good phone, I always say. Before the shop comes, get a phone, because it takes more than a shop to bring in a client. Yeah.
Amazing. All right, so let me just go here and see if I'm going to see some more messages, and then Kubura will just give us the final words. Okay, so I see a message from Why Always Echo. He says, we all have a story to tell. Doreen Edu Bevel, Nanekua Enimwa Apia, Adiza Kubura Brima, amazing women doing great things. Hashtag AUCC Reconnect. Okay. Oh, this is really beautiful. And I see somebody, Mantra Korea, he says, Raining Glitters is really impacting lives. Yes, so, okay. So, Kubra, please, I see that we've got just like 2 minutes. Give us the final words as to what is going to be happening, after today. They are still training them, what's going on, and then about the people that will be coming on next.
Okay. So, Giovanna's is taking them for 3 months, and she already said that they are begging for her to extend the timing. She is doing 6 weeks, right? And they will graduate. So the graduation I had, because they were a lot, 150, I had to just do it together for them. But these ones will have respective graduations at their various places or centers that we decide. Okay. And there are 2 other badges, 2 groups. So there's Selena Bear for customer service, startup brands and branding and marketing. And there's Ewa Royal, who is also the best in Gele techniques in Ghana. She's a Nigerian. She's also taking 13. They were 15 and 2 dropped out due to issues, but she's taking 13. And they are also working. They have started already. Nice. So it's going on, and it will bring us to the final curtain, shutting down on the curtain. So these are the last badges, and that's it. I miss the 150 group already. But if they are watching me, I always tell them every morning that I wish them to become great, because I saw their characteristics of entrepreneurship in them. I happen to benefit from the Second Ladies Entrepreneurship training last year, and what they taught us, the trait, I saw it in them. I don't have a skill, but now I have become a social entrepreneur. I know they will get money. Even if they don't get, I am hopeful somebody will come from somewhere and say, Adiza, the past and the present young woman, let them come. I'll give them startup capital. Yes. Please don't give up. It is not easy, but do not give up. When I wrote my first story that made me Kubra Diamond, I didn't expect even anybody to share it. But that is how it started. And today you believe in me. And I have also believed in you. And I'm giving you the platform. Whatever trait you demonstrated is what is going to inspire me to do. I need a success story. I have set the ball rolling for you. And I know you won't disappoint me. If you're looking to support us, my number is 0242 631538. Follow me at Kubra Diamonds on Facebook, Instagram. Follow Zango Women Livelihood and Empowerment on all social media with the dot. And also slide into my email at adizakubra@live.com and speak to me. I'm open for collaboration. I am open for partnership. Government has not sponsored me. These women just cut off their prices for me. That's why I've been able to do it. I also sell from my car booth. And that's what I've used to empower this woman. At least it's better than me waking up to hear bad news. So please, we are open for collaboration.
Okay.
Do not hesitate at all. Follow all of them on their social media and say thank you to them. Please, everybody needs economic empowerment. Even the men, you also need economic empowerment. So watch out, because I'm going to do Zango Men Livelihood and Empowerment program for you, because the men are now feeling bad and telling me that it is not that they don't want to support them, but it is because they don't have. So if they don't have, what can I do for them? I'm going to bring mechanics. I'm going to bring masons. They come in one building. We teach you. Today, men are doing fried rice. They are braiding hair. They are doing makeup. They are sewing. So there will be Zango Men Livelihood and Empowerment program where the men will come and speak to you, the men, about how to also treat the women. Watch out. Bigger things in store.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. The repeat broadcast of this show will be brought to you on Saturday at 12 noon. If you don't get to watch that, don't worry. It's on our Facebook pages. Just go to eTVGhana and you will find this particular episode. So until we meet again, do enjoy the rest of our interesting lineup for you. Bye-bye.